So today I'm with Bree. Bree, how old are you?
42.
Bree, how long have you been lost in Phoenix?
My whole life. No, I'm kidding. I've been homeless off and on all through my childhood, but 5, 6 years now after I relapsed. I've been out here for that long, since 2018.
So that's kind of like chronic homelessness, right? Like
Well, no.
no.
I grew up in a single parent household. My mother, who, may she rest in peace, was my superhero. But unfortunately, she battled addiction. She overcame her addiction. When she passed away, she was 24 years sober, not a single relapse. So it's not a chronic anything. It's a disease. It gets passed down in our DNA. It's a flaw, a mutation. Simple. So my mom had 4 kids. I was the one that got it. When I came out here, I have a daughter. When I relapsed, I went to my mom and I said, I'm battling a demon. She took temporary custody, and then 10 months later, she was dead. And I went further down the rabbit hole.
So she battled it. You've been battling it.
When I relapsed, I was 13 years sober. No alcohol, no drugs. I did that cold turkey. And then losing my mom and with the blues hitting the streets when they did, it was just a recipe for disaster. And I never expected to lose my mom. I thought, just like anybody, you do some drugs and go home. You know, I had a whole life. I had a job, a career, a home that I was very happy in. But when you grow up, as I did, moving every 2 or 3 months, stability is a scary thing. And when you experience it the way that I did, you're bored. You're bored. I relapsed out of boredom. I had everything that I had dreamed of as a kid, and I threw it all away. So here I am.
How much longer do you think you'll be out here before you're sober again? You did it once, maybe you've done it twice. Can you do it again?
I've been to rehab 7 times in the last 5 years. I don't want to be out here, but I chose a drug that is a whole demon of itself. I'm a nerd, so the receptors that Fetty grabs in the brain are really complicated, but they put you in a euphoric state that the body then craves when it's not in that state, and it's hard to ignore. You gotta damn near be Superman or Superwoman to beat this. And I've lost contact with my family, and I'm doing it alone, and that's hard. My mom would have been my biggest cheerleader. She would have been at those doors all 7 times, but she's not. So I'm trying to find whatever strength I got left, because I have a daughter that I'm missing her whole life. And when I chose to leave, I did pick a drug over my kid. I am a horrible mother for that, and I own that. But my demons were louder than that. It does not mean that I love my daughter less. It doesn't mean that I didn't want her. I just didn't want her to see me high. So did I do a good thing or did I do a bad thing? Some say I did a courageous thing, that I spared her of this life out here with me. Because had I stayed home and used, she would be right next to me right now.
How old is she?
Not getting high. She's gonna be 15. I missed her first bra. I missed her first period. I missed her first play. I missed everything because I wasn't strong enough. When I lost my mom, it shattered me. But I'm fighting. Every day I get a little stronger to walk through those rehab doors because it's the last time. Because if I don't make it this time, I'm gonna die out here. It's that simple. And I don't want my legacy to be that I'm an addict. I want it to be that I'm a mom. Because I was a damn good mom. A damn good mom.
You can get back there one day, no?
Oh, hell yeah. I gotta make my mom proud. And I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. And I haven't given up on myself yet. So.
You seem strong, independent. You're able to conquer the world. You've gotten over your addictions in the past. You could do it again. If your daughter was to see this, what message do you have for her? What do you want to tell her?
I love you. With all my heart. You are my first thought when I wake up. And you are my last when I go to sleep. I love you. Don't give up on me yet, because I'm coming. I'm coming.
What advice would you give to other young moms, other young people that are out there, they're lost, confused, they're going through some type of trauma, emotional, physical?
Talk to somebody. Talk. There's this stigma that talking is somehow bad or showing emotion is bad. If you're hurting, say something, because somebody will hear you and somebody will help, I promise. I walked away from a beautiful family because of trauma that I did not face. When I was a kid, awful things happened to me. They don't go away. Those traumas don't disappear because you're older. They can scar you. It's what you do with those scars, though. Do something different. Ask for help. Somebody will hear you.
That's great advice, and you should know, you've been there, you've been down that path. Unfortunately, there's trauma that people experience at an early age, and they don't know how to deal with it. They don't know who to go to. Sometimes the people that you're supposed to trust and love, and they're supposed to love you back, are the ones that are traumatizing you, right? Making it worse. So who do you go to if you can't go to your loved ones? You know, so it's hard sometimes.
There is somebody for somebody. Somebody will hear that help, I promise.
Teachers, counselors, friends, anybody, right?
Anybody. The word of mouth is the best network, hands down, over social media. If I tell you to go see a movie that was amazing, by the end of the day, you've told 5 people, and they've told 5 people. So if you're hurting, if you're scared, if you're being hurt, if you're simply lost, put your hand out. Somebody will grab it.
Bree, that's something you need to do. Ask for help. Don't try to do this alone. Seek help. You miss your mom. You have so much emotion for your daughter, your family. You're taking ownership, right? You know what happened in the past, and you know where you want to be in the future. So that's admirable. Just continue to fight hard for it, right? Avoid all this crap out here, because it's dangerous out here, right?
There's nothing good out here. There's this romance that happens when you first hit the streets. You're with friends, you're partying, whatever it is, you think it's fun, you think it is the life you want, but I promise you, the devil is out here and he doesn't give a crap who you are, where you come from, what color of skin you are. He will come for you. Don't come out here. There's nothing good here. Nothing.
I've talked to teenagers that are out here, and they just recently got out here, right? They're like, yeah, it's fun out here, man. I don't got people telling me to get up. I go to sleep when I want. I wake up. I wake up when I want.
You have cops turning every corner telling you can't sit down on a sidewalk.
Right.
You can't sit down in front of a church. You can't sit down in front of a store. You have to go to a park. Well, then those families call the cops, and then you're told to leave that park. For a good 16 hours, that's all I'm doing is walking. Because that's the only time I'm not messed with. I have lost, in the last month, 8 pounds. I'm 5'6". 8 pounds for me is a lot. I don't like the way I look at all. That's no life. This isn't a life. All you do all day is walk and walk just so you're not messed with. I don't want to go to jail. I respect police. That's how my mom raised us. But I'm tired of them, excuse my language. But they're doing their job. There's babies out here walking with their parents and they're seeing us out here getting high. You think that's fair to them? We're in their neighborhoods. We don't own a goddamn thing out here. But yet we have the arrogance to smoke out in the open. We're disrespectful. We're addicts. But we're also human. And humanity is very lost on us out here. There are good people here that need help. Some of us are not out to hurt anybody. We don't always see your kids turning the corner, but we're not doing it to be disrespectful. So forgive us.
What does help look like?
You. Me. There's not a person I haven't helped out here and I have nothing. But that's who my mother raised. It's in my bones to help. I have to. I don't know what else to do.
We could all be a little bit more compassionate.
Yes. Compassion is missing in society right now, and we need it more than ever.
Bree, really great words of advice. The whole purpose of this channel is prevention through awareness. By you having the courage to share your story, 13, 14-year-old Bree is going to watch this at home, lost, confused, trauma. She's going to hear your message and decide not to ever come out here because there's nothing out here, okay? So your story is going to save one life out there, guaranteed. Now you need to work on saving yours, okay?
Done.
So appreciate you. God bless. I'm going to give you my card with my number on it so you can call me if you ever need to write a treatment or somebody to talk to. I'm also going to go get you something to eat. Please stay safe. God bless. We'll talk soon, okay?
Cool.